Guess you need to settle down. You don't know my passion killer's been around.
Alright, we here, man. Gonna get done some embroidery work. You know what I mean? Show y'all how we get it. Go finally, as you can see, the light's gonna indicate something went wrong, something happened. We're gonna have a code right here. This doesn't necessarily mean that we have a thread issue, but nonetheless, the machine stopped. We know we have something going wrong. I've been doing this for a while, so I could see right here there's a little bit of bobbin popping out. I don't know if you see this little white thread right there. That's not supposed to happen. So that's for sure letting me know that we're having a bobbin issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my thread. This bobbin will still show if you don't cut it, so make sure you cut it, pull the excess, and cut the extra off. Take the bobbin out. Okay, so you can see we have no more bobbin. These are magnetic bobbins, by the way. It's a lot more easier and convenient for production if you use magnetic bobbins. So I'm gonna go ahead, just replace it. Get it ready. Check the tension. All right, it's not too loose, not too tight. Gonna put it back in. All right, now before starting, we obviously cut a little bit of the thread right there, so we'd have a white line. So we're gonna want to rewind this button right here. That's running full production. All right, so there's a couple things with these hats. They're not perfect. They look okay, but they're not perfect. Alright, at the top of the G, I don't know if you could see. There you go, probably at that angle. We have a little bit of loose thread. It's not good. Alright, right here, our issue is at the G. There it goes, right there. It's a little bit of excess thread left. So we're gonna again cut the extra thread off. Make sure to don't damage the hat. You got it cut off. Apply a little heat back to tightening our threads. Salvage the hat. Good to pass off to the customer now. Ran the sample over here. So now that we're done with the blue hats, we have to change the thread color to black. Now I like staying organized because I don't have to check what number, what color is assigned to. We keep it standard over here. 8 is black. So we're gonna save our changes out. Put the machine back into drive. Now we're good. Now it's gonna run black thread. Alright guys, little advice. When you're running full production, don't overlook certain stuff, you know what I mean? Take your time. There's no point in rushing. It's always better to take your time and produce the best quality you know you can. Don't ever rush. There's no point in rushing. You know what I mean? Rushing just causes damages. You gotta start marking waste. You cut into profit, and it's never good news when you rush. So I've had a couple clients, I say all that to say this. Had a couple clients come to me and say these hats weren't right, the inside is ugly, a lot of weird stuff. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about backing, at least as far as hats go. So there's several types of backing. There's gonna be cutaway, tearaway, different thicknesses and weights of each backing as well. So just covering quick bases with hats, you will never use cutaway. You'll never ever use cutaway. If somebody tells you you're going to use cutaway, they're lying. They don't know what they're doing. You're going to use tearaway for the simple fact during production, you got your machines running. You don't have time to waste time at this point. So it's a quick, it's obviously called tearaway for a reason. You tear it out, clean on the inside, doesn't leave a mess, doesn't shift the design at all. You're good to go. Alright, really quick, show you guys how to hoop a hat. Quick rundown on how to hoop a hat. You're gonna have your hat hoop, your station. These are locking pins. When you push it in, you know you're secure when they pop out. Both sides, both sides. We're gonna get our tearaway, place it in the middle. This will be your center point of your station, the very center where your hat should fall at. I'm gonna use the top seam on the front panel kind of make it go like that. Straighten up with each other. It's pretty easy, pretty basic. Get my backing, throw it in there. As straight as possible, put it on the station, on the frame. Alright, have patience with me. I only have one hand. So there's gonna be teeth right here, right by where my knuckle is. You're gonna want that to go over the seam onto the actual fabric. And then you're gonna want this band to loop over on both sides of the brim to lock it into place. So again, we're gonna put the hoops through the brim, flush with the bottom seam. This is our little second chance to make sure it's straight. So I'm gonna take a step back, straight as I think it could be, lock it into place, we're good to go. All right, man, appreciate each and every one of y'all that been messing with me. Almost done with my break. I'm gonna get back in there right now though and kind of, you know what I mean, get in my zone, kind of lock in on production. But again, I know it's just a couple tips and tricks. I'm gonna be coming with more videos, more content on more tips, more tricks as far as embroidery, screen printing, heat pressing, heat transfers. You know what I mean? Anything you guys really have questions about, go ahead, comment, or even DM me on my Instagram. It's gonna be Droopy951, DROOPY 951. Be happy to help, you know what I mean, with whatever I can. So again, I appreciate you guys. Until next time.
Plenty gon' switch, they in they feelings now. I'm starting to think it's a blessing, y'all never help me out. Don't wanna hear no advice coming at your mouth.